We're here in Rob Kincaid's shop, just between Victor and Driggs, Idaho. Here just a week before Jackson Hole Hill Climb. Doing a little testing, doing a little riding on consumer stuff, hanging out with the guys. Main reason we're here though is to make sure all the race sleds and our motor packages and stuff are running the way they should, and making sure that they're ready to go out there and win some races here this upcoming weekend at Jackson. We built all the race engines for all the factory Arctic Cat riders that are in any of the improved stock classes or mod classes, so your higher up classes. Two riders that we focused on here will be from Rob Kincaid and TNT Todd Tupper. Dynamite. He's hot like fire. Here with Rob Kincaid, one of the factory Arctic Cat hill climb racers. He's been on the Cat team for what, probably 10?
I think this is my 10th year.
10th year, and he's been on our Speedwerx motor program here for about 5 years. Normally try to make it out here once a year to go riding with him, because he's one hell of a guy, and knows the Rocky Mountains like nobody else. Rocky Mountain Rob.
Some of my friends kind of call me Rocky Mountain Rob, but you know, I haven't quite figured out if it's a smart nickname or if it's really cool, but you can call me whatever you want.
This morning we actually just went out for just a fun ride. A group of us got together and went and play riding and didn't worry about the weekend and just kind of got our minds off of it.
We've been riding in the Teton Mountains.
We rode today in approximately 2.5 feet of fresh powder. Snowed on us all day long, a lot of steep climbing, a lot of cornices to jump off of, and we had a great time.
We like to take these flatlanders up in the hills and go into the trees and just make their life miserable, so they don't want to come back, and every year they seem to bring more and more friends.
My name's Pat Dorr. I'm from the Flatland. Had a lot of interesting experiences today with Rocky Mountain Rob.
We usually wreck a few sleds and have a good time.
I ran over a tree and stuck it up into my clutch, and the motor stopped dead. And then he came down and did surgery on the sled so I could ride some more. He did it with like a couple twigs and pine needles. He fixed it. I couldn't believe it. These Rocky Mountain guys are pretty good.
Jackson is the biggest and baddest hill climb racing event of the year.
If you've never had an opportunity to come to Jackson Hole to the race, it's probably one of the most phenomenal shows on snow.
This weekend at Jackson Hole, I'll be competing in 7 improved, 7 mod, 8 improved, and 8 mod. Speedwerx has done a number of things to help us get prepared. You know, obviously they build our engine packages for us.
Speedwerx this year has built me a 7 improved stock sled, and also an 8 improved stock sled that I race, and 8 improved and 1,000 improved. And they just build some awesome motors and just straight up horsepower. Me and Todd went up and did a little bit of testing, just kind of some last minute stuff.
This afternoon we did some clutch work, a little bit of suspension work, just kind of finalized everything for the weekend.
We have finally arrived at the Big Blue Barn. On the way here, we had a little excursion. And the lovely lady in front of us hauling snowmobiles on a flat-bed snowmobile trailer didn't have her lights hooked up and didn't bother to use her blinker or brakes. And we could either rear-end her and demolish her sleds and trailer and whole equipment, or take the scenic route. And Todd decided to take the scenic route, and we were up all cockeyed and off camber. We had 2 of the 4 tires up on the railing on a bridge over the river, so lucky to be here. It's pretty exciting, to say the least. Where we're standing right now is about midway up the hill itself, and then the peak to the hill that we're testing on is the same elevation as Jackson itself, so checking things out, dialing things in, making sure Todd's happy.
Test went really well today. I think it'll make a good difference on the hill for Friday, and we're ready to roll.
You know, I wish the best for the whole Arctic Cat team. If history repeats itself, we should have a pretty good weekend.
Well, my goal is to win. I haven't got a win this year, and I'm just saving it for this weekend.
Well, obviously I would like to win all 4 classes, but we'll see what happens.
I just want to say a big thanks to Jeremy at Speedwerx. He hooked me up with a 600 mod for this event, and I can't wait. My sled's ripping.
We ended up in the first place in 2 seconds.
Those guys work hard to make me look good. I would recommend Speedwerx to anybody.
That's how you win championships.